Alright, gonna try playing East Meadow Golf and Fish Club. Recording this audio afterwards because when I recorded it originally there was a YouTube video playing in the background and I didn't realize it was playing a podcast the whole time, so the audio kind of would muffle out when I was talking while I was hitting. So I figured it'd be interesting trying to just edit down the video to basically just the shots and talk over it and see what my thoughts were while I was playing it. Wasn't a great first drive, but I was in the heavy rough here. I think I was going with a 6-iron in here because I think it was playing around 200 downhill. Alright, I think that was a decent shot. Little draw in there. That one definitely ran on a little further than I would have hoped, but it's a slick green, so I wasn't too upset about it. Kind of expected it. Alright, I think I fast forward to the putt. Yeah, it's just at first I was going to chip it because I was worried about if I was going to have to play too much break to the right, so it wouldn't actually get in there, but it ended up working out fine. I didn't have to aim that far to the right to hit the putt. Alright, it's a decent layup. That's all I can really expect at that point, was just get a par out of it. Just kind of take the par and move on. Alright, second hole, it's a nice little par 3 here. I think I went with a hard 9-iron because I felt like I was hitting them pretty good. And looks like I just came across a little bit and yep, yanked it a little bit to the right, or to the left. Yeah, that was a poor shot for a 9-iron. Gotta at least put it on the green there. A little simple chip though. Or so I thought. I just ran through. Wasn't able to get the spin on that. I think I should have taken a closer look at that chip and realizing it was downhill more than I thought. Alright. Not a great bogey. It's not that long of a hole. I feel like I should have got a par there, but whatever. I got a par 5. Let's see if we can get it back. Oh, I remember this hole. So I was just wanting to see where the hole was, and then I saw this little patch of green, and I was like, I don't know. It was probably like 305, 310. I just had the feeling like if I absolutely nuked it as far as I could, maybe I could get it there. Didn't work out that way. You'll see, it wasn't terrible, but I really didn't get all of it, and ultimately that little patch was just way too far. Yeah, like you said, I came up well short of it. Once it bounced up there, I realized how much uphill it actually was to that. See, I still hit a 287. But actually, didn't end up too bad because I had a decent shot in here. I think I was in between a 7 and 8-iron. I think I took the 8-iron and tried to hit it hard. So I think it was playing like 175, but it was downhill. And yep, I did not hit it good. I remember just leaving it way out to the right. And I think I'd also hit it fat too, so. But whatever, it's not too bad of a placement for a par 5, so I figured if I can get this up and down, get a birdie out of it, that'll be still stealing one right now. I landed that like perfectly where I needed to because I think it was all downhill and then went back uphill. So I feel like I stole a birdie there with that little like drive that I was trying to aim for that little fairway. But we don't argue with birdies. We don't argue with them. Alright, let's see how this goes. Looks like a straightforward par 4. Did I hit a good drive yet? Looks good in the air. Yeah, it was a good one. With the 300 mark there. Alright, 148. I think this was going to be a nice smooth 9-iron or a hard pitching wedge. I don't remember what I hit. I feel like I was hitting everything strong. It looked like I took a smooth swing. Yeah, it looks like I left it out to the right again now. That's where my misses have been lately. Still just kind of getting the club stuck behind me, and especially with the drives. Again, it's a straightforward chip. Oh, I think I remember what happened here. Yeah, I hit it way too hard, but like using the flag as a backstop right there, a little backboard. Again, we ain't arguing with birdies. Alright, let's see how we hit this drive. Yeah, a little too much draw, it looks like, on it. I think that was in the bunker. Yeah. Ugh. That one I had a lip in front of it. I think it was playing like 190 something, and I wanted to hit a 6-iron. I think I just basically grabbed the 7-iron here and hit it as hard as I could, because I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get over that lip with a 6-iron. Yeah, that one actually hit nicely. Nice little draw there. That was a very nice shot, yeah. I was happy with that one. Even though it ran through, it was a good recovery. That one definitely chose the putt. My putting was okay. You'll see on the back nine a little bit. I got sloppy with some. But another good par. Alright, yeah, this is a long par 4. Remember when I first got up there, I'm like, another par 5, another birdie shot here. So, I knew I needed to hit a good one. I believe I did. Let's see. Yeah, that one was, piped that one right down the middle. I don't know if it's just laggy or if I just messed up the editing. When I'm watching it here, it almost looks like it's like moving in slow motion. It may have just been my fault with the editing. I don't know. I can't tell. It's the first time I've done all this editing and talking at the same time, so feeling it out. That one, I think I hit a good 4-iron in there. A 4-iron usually carry me like 220 if I hit it good. I figured I'd be able to land it short and run it up. That was just perfect. I don't think I could have really placed it much better than that. Yeah, that video part ran smooth. I think I accidentally may have stretched the video or slowed it down or something. We'll see if it shows up in the actual YouTube video. But I was very happy with that shot. And again, going into this hole, I would have been happy to just leave with a par. And I believe that's what I did. Now this one I was getting a little pissed because I thought I overcooked it. Looks longer, but the 6-foot the 6-foot range kind of stretches a little further than it looks a lot of times. So simulator, we get to have the 6-foot gimmies because some reason with putts under 6 feet, it just doesn't read as well. If you hit it slightly offline, it'll just kind of go wonky. So 6-foot gimmies is kind of safe. Alright, par 5 here. I think I hit a bad one there. That one I let the push fade get away from me. In the bunker, this one. I was hoping to be able to go for it. And I did look at the shot beforehand. I know I had to carry it over water. Yeah, I do give a kind of quick peek there. And so I decided to just hit the pitching wedge and just lay it up short of the water. Alright, this one I think I I switched. I don't even know if I switched clubs there. Maybe I hit a 9-iron there, or maybe out. But yeah, I think I with the downhill. Maybe I thought this was playing like 140 something, 142, and I was just, I don't know, I was just crushing my irons right now. So I figured I'd hit a real hard pitching wedge. I think. Let's see how high it goes. I'm not sure what I hit there. I'm pretty sure it was a pitching wedge, and I did. Yeah, it came up short and bounced up there. That was definitely a pitching wedge. That was a good shot, though. Playing with these fast greens, you gotta play a little roll up. That was breaking both ways, so I could just hit it straight on. I hit a straight putt. It was going in. Yep. Not too bad. We're going pretty smooth here. Alright, a little shorter par 4. Oh, this one I remember thinking I can aim it out there. If I miss it to the right where my normal miss is, it'll be fine. There was no out of bounds. And if I draw it like that, I was kind of expecting to play it, I'll just draw it right back in the fairway. Either way, I'll at least be safe and away from the water, I thought. And that one, I got stuck again on it and just flared it way out to the right. Still working on some swing changes, try to fix that. But 112, I think I took my, because in the rough it probably played as like, I don't know, 120-ish downhill. And I think that with the downhill it played around 120-ish. So I took my gap wedge, which usually will fly me like 120, 124, 125, somewhere around there if I hit it good. I did hit it pretty good. I think I hit this. Yeah, that was a real nice shot. Alright, definitely wanted this putt. I always feel like when I'm hitting it uphill, I always play too much break. And this time I made sure I didn't play a lot. And I think it worked out nicely. It did. I had it to 3 under at this point. I was going smooth. I was feeling good. Did not end at 3 under. Hit a couple straight shots. Let's see how this one goes. This one I think I took an 8-iron. It was uphill. I figured it was going to play like 170 almost, and I just crushed it. I hit it really good. And I was surprised that it rolled out that far, but I think there was a little slope. Yeah, there's definitely some slope going to the back of the green. So at this point, I was just figuring to hope to get it up and down again. Get a nice little 2-putt and get out of here. Oh, just missed the hole, and I was so pissed that it just kept on creeping. I was like, that's super annoying. Felt like I hit that pretty good. Just a slope past it, didn't realize. So at this point I was a little pissed because I felt like I hit a great shot in there. Felt like I hit a good putt, and I was really hoping I made this par save here. And I think I hit it too hard, and yeah, hit it right through the break line. It wasn't too hard, but I played it to die right into the hole, and it just hit it a little too hard. So I was a little pissed at that bogey, but 2 under through 9 holes. I don't think too many people are going to argue with that. Another long par 4 here. Definitely crucial to get one in the fairway on these holes. Another good drive there. That's the ball flight I love seeing. If I can do that every time, well, I think if I could do that every time, I'd be a pro, but that's easier said than done. Alright, 192 again. I felt like I was just bombing the ball. and I did want to run it up a little bit, so I think I went with a real hard 7-iron again. It was just, I'm pretty sure I hit a decent one. Let me see, or did I push it? Nah, I did hit another real good one. Yeah, just kind of landed right where I wanted to, rolled up there. I was very happy with how I played these par 4s, or the long par 4s. This basically felt like an eagle putt right here. And it looked like he gave us a little break there, putting a flat green on this long par 4. So I got that birdie back. I was happy. I feel like I was gonna keep it going on the back 9. I think this is where I got a little astray here. Yeah, you'll see. I hit an okay drive. A little bit overdrew it. Didn't want to mess with that water on the right though, so I was kind of fine with that. Bunker basically plays as light rough for us, but now I had to deal with a lip, a little bit overhead. At this point, I think I looked at the shot, and then my girlfriend had come to the door and just to say hi. She just came back from work, and so I just cut that, basically went back to my shot, and I'm gonna entirely blame her for this hole now. The rhythm going, just birdied, and then I probably hit the worst shot of the round so far right here. A little giant hook. And it was short and everything. No, well, alright. I can still try to get this up and down. I hit the chip clean, but it didn't get any spin on it. It just hit a little too far. One that probably landed I don't know, 5 or 10 feet short of the hole, or 10, 15 feet short of the hole. I should have taken a closer look too. I didn't see that big slope there. That was also a dumb play. So, but again, I was happy if I could just get this up and down and take my bogey. And this thing just kept on creeping and got outside of that 6-foot gimme range. So now I had a tough 8-footer coming back. At this point I was pissed. I felt like I had a decent putt, just didn't fall. But as a double, throwing away my hard work there. I definitely was pissed there. I was hoping to get a birdie back on this next hole. I don't remember what I did with this drive. Let's see. I had a good one, surprisingly, after that bogey. I was actually driving the ball pretty decently. That's pretty much how my score goes. If I'm driving the ball well, I'm going to score pretty well. I guess that's kind of self-explanatory for most people, but it's the name of the game, I guess. So I had 223. I think I hit a 5-iron here because, like, again, I was just trying to land it short and run it up there, fly it like 210, 215, and just run it up a little bit. And I overcooked the hook a little bit and hit a little fat. So very slightly, it wasn't too bad of a shot, but I was satisfied with that because I figured this was a pretty simple chip that I figured I'd be able to get up and down without much issue. I yanked it to the left. Would have been fine if I hit it straight, I think, but that was just an ugly chip. This was a pretty simple putt. It's definitely one definitely one I should have made here. I don't remember if I made it. Let's see. I recorded this a couple days ago, and I just did the editing part yesterday, and I'm watching it again, so I don't remember exactly what I did on each hole. Figured I'd be able to just jam it in, it looks like. Hit it right through that tiniest little of a break. It was, yeah, I do remember now. That was a very disappointing par there. That should have been a birdie. Alright, 167. Downhill. I think I thought I was playing as 160. I don't remember if I hit the 9-iron or 8-iron here. Because again, I was bombing my irons. I think I tried to take a lighter 8-iron, and then I just popped it out to the right. I was on the fringe here, so I felt comfortable chipping it. Didn't want to mess with the greenskeepers and mess up any greens. So again, I landed it nice and short, played the slope nicely, and got that par. Definitely will say. Let's see what I did here first. Definitely loving the designs though. I was driving my ball pretty decently. Just a little off on distance wise with the irons. But of course it was amazingly. It looked great. I love that. I love all the water being on play on different holes. You constantly feel like you're on guard, and you gotta hit quality shots, or you can just be popped right in the water. And it didn't look like I was happy with that one. I think I hit the lob wedge, and I felt like I hit it fat. And luckily, it just squeaked its way up there and ended up much better than I thought. Wasn't happy with it, but the results were all right. So again, I was just happy with taking a par with the slope like that. Actually, I did think I might be able to make it. That one hurt. I could see my reaction. I don't know how that one didn't just fall into the side of the hole. Those two birdies I felt like I could have had, but alright, this one's a par 5. This one was definitely birdieable. Let's see what I did with the drive again. There it is. That's the miss I have. A little push fade sometimes. Yeah, didn't hit it solid either. Under the tree, but I think I feel like, yeah, I pulled the 5 wood out because I think it was playing like 240, and I felt like I could just bop one up there and just get it anywhere near the green. If it stayed underneath that tree, I felt like I could get it all the way up there too, but I had to push slicing it or push fading it again, so wasn't a great shot, but it wasn't bad. I was still in play and had a chip at it. I think I hit a decent one. Did spin. Went a little long there. Again, didn't really have much break in it. Let's see if I made this one. Oh yeah, now that one broke like a ton. I do remember that. I'm like, I don't know how that thing broke that much. Didn't look like it when I was reading the greens and the lines, and just kind of took off left on me. Another par. Alright, 162 downhill. This one I think I hit a hard 9-iron here. If I crush the 9-iron, usually I'll get it to like 155, 157, maybe 160 if I really hit it. So felt like the club, and I just pushed it a little bit again. And you can see that's where my misses are right now. I also did try to play for the draw and aimed a little right. Probably should have just played dead straight and it would have been on the green. But for our bunker shots, usually there's a 40% penalty. Like all the penalties up in the right corner don't really mean anything for us. In the heavy rough, it's 14%. Light rough, it's 7%. So basically adding a club for light rough. Heavy rough, you're adding 2 clubs in general. And for the bunkers, like 40 yards and in, there's a 40% penalty on your shot. So I got to kind of, that was a 10-yard shot, so I'm basically playing it at like a, whatever, 15, 16-yard shot. Hit a decent one there. The fairway bunkers just have the same penalty as the light rough at about 7% penalty. Alright. Coming down the stretch here, last couple holes. Definitely wanted to try to get in under par. Hooked that one a little bit too much. I think that one actually wasn't terrible. I think I played it safe. I played way to the left side of the fairway because, again, I didn't want to mess with that water. So that actually would have been decent if I played it kind of right down the fairway, but I played it way on the left because I was afraid of having that little push fade. This one, I think I had a hard pitching wedge. Did I get a bounce? It's a good distance. A little left. This one, I decided to try to putt it through the rough because, I don't know, I just didn't feel comfortable with the chip at that point. I thought I'd be able to roll it through. And wah, wah, wah. Didn't hit hard enough. I thought I hit it hard. I thought I played an extra good, like, 5 feet of length on that putt. And but I got up and alright. So this was kind of one I did not want to drop a shot and get back to even. I wanted to stay under par. So get there. And I was very happy with that putt. That was a clutch one. Alright, last hole. I've been happy just get in with a par here. Short par 4. No reason not to. That water shouldn't really have been in play for me. That's just 265 to there. Usually I'll carry it much further than that. This drive, I definitely felt like I popped it up in the air. You'll see the ball play. Yeah, it's like much higher, a little push fade. I was just kind of just yelling to get over the water, get over the water. And it got up there. It even gave me a little lucky bounce up to the fairway. So you can see it's shorter than my distance usually is. This one again, I think I was worried about that tree a little bit with the 9-iron, so I decided to hit a real hard pitching wedge again. I was probably gonna play like 145, and I did crush it. Hit it perfect, right at it. Little to the right, looks like. But again, that was good quality shot for where I was over that tree. And now it was just try to get a simple 2-putt and get out of here with the par, stay under par for the round. Alright, I lagged it up there. Got my par, 1 under par. I think it was 71. It's East Meadow Golf and Fish Club. It's my first time talking over it. This was kind of fun seeing it from this thing, especially a couple days after I played it, and to rewatch it. Beautifully designed course. Love the water hitting over it. Just definitely gave an excitement to the round that usually wouldn't have in a lot of courses. It was a pleasure playing it, and we'll see if I do this type of thing again. I think it was kind of easier just doing it while I was hitting and playing, so I'll probably continue just doing that and probably get a new microphone eventually so it can hear better.